Okay, so thanks everyone for joining today. So today's March marketing webinar is adding some spring to your marketing. My name is Sin Simmons, and I will be giving today's presentation. So for today's agenda, we're going to go over the March marketing theme. We're going to dive into some of those March national food holidays. And then lastly, we're going to go over your tip of the month as usual, which is a demo of our software. Okay, so for the March theme, adding some spring to your marketing, what does that entail? So that, includes seasonal items as we have spring approaching, in late March, trying to promote any of those seasonal items that did well last spring for you, or simply to introduce any new spring menu items that you're waiting to push out for the new season. Along with that, along with spring comes warmer weather, so that can include promoting your outdoor dining space. If you have any patios or outdoor seating, promoting that heavily as the weather gets warmer for your customers. And also any holiday and event specials. With March comes the main holiday would be St. Patrick's Day, but we also have a big event with March Madness, with sports fans, basketball games. So promoting any of the holidays and event specials that you may be having, taking advantage of that for March. And then along with those holidays and events like March Madness, just simply promoting catering or promoting catering for people who are having, more gatherings for the spring season. So here's some examples of some targeted posts, starting with Happy St. Patrick's Day. You can be generic, or you can simply just promote any St. Patrick's like drink or special or menu item that you may be having. Taking advantage of that, heavily focusing on said new menu item or a limited item that you're having for St. Patrick's Day. Promoting any of the March Madness type of things. If you have any screens inside of your restaurants, taking advantage of, inviting customers to your own little watch parties, or simply just offering any like online ordering or catering orders for watch parties that your customers may be having on their own. And lastly, over here, as you can see, we have an outdoor dining post. Like I said before, the weather is getting warmer, so taking advantage of promoting any of the patios or outdoor seating areas that you have at your restaurant. Okay, so for objectives, what are our goals for the March marketing plan? So increasing foot traffic, promoting any of the watch parties or screenings of the games that you have. If you have TVs in your restaurants, that can help you increase foot traffic, along with promoting the new spring menu items. Trying to get more people in the door. In any St. Patrick's Day, specials or limited items that you may have for that holiday specifically, trying to get more people in. Along with that, encouraging the new customers to try those new spring menu items that could just simply be posts highlighting or promoting the new menu items, saying simply, hey, look, come and try this new item that we have. Or getting someone to actually try it and promoting their review if it's positive. It's like, hey, see what our customers are saying about this new menu item. You should come and try it and give us your review as well. Attracting customers for themed celebrations and specials. Like I said before, and like you're going to hear me keep saying and talking about St. Patrick's Day and March Madness, attracting the customers for those celebrations. Like if you're doing any showings of your screens, trying to attract the sports fans to your bars to watch, the parties there and to grab food with you. Any specials that you're having for March Madness or simply for St. Patrick's Day, trying to attract more customers into the door. And taking advantage of your large online orders. So for those of you who do not have screens in your restaurants, taking advantage of any catering or large online orders for your customers who are having their own watch parties, and letting them know that, you can take care of the hard work for them with ordering online, and, it being a simple and easy way for them to have food taken care of for their watch parties. So diving into some of those national food holidays for March, starting off with the third, we have two here: National Moscow Mule Day and National Cold Cuts Day. Moving down towards the middle, we have like a National Peanut Lovers Day. Crunchy Taco Day is a good one. National Chips and Dips for those appetizers there. Moving down to the bottom, we have some of those National Hot Chicken Day and National Oysters on a Half Shell Day. And then, like I said before, we have St. Patrick's Day happening. With the national food holidays, it's really important for you guys to take advantage of highlighting any of these items that could relate to any of your menu items specifically that you may not promote on their own or highlight, individually throughout the year. So taking advantage of that. But also with national food holidays, as a reminder, you can definitely tweak it a little. For example, March 15th, National Peanut Lovers Day. Like if you have a dessert that has peanut butter or like peanut butter cookies or something, taking advantage of like promoting that menu item that you may not promote as much on its own throughout the year. So next, we're going to go over your tip of the month. So the tip of the month for today is I'm going to show you how to utilize brand new email templates that we created for you guys inside of Spillover. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to spillover.com. All right. And once you're at spillover.com, you're going to go on over to client login. And of course, your credentials will pop up for you to log in. And I'm logged into a demo site. So we're able to have the same type of thing you guys will have when you log into, the Engage software here. And we're going to go over to the engagement section and you see email campaigns. We're just going to click on that and then click create. And then here are our categories that'll pop up. And specifically for today, due to time, I'm just going to show you, starting off with the holiday new category that we added, and we will be adding more into this for you guys. But for today, we already have a St. Patrick's Day email in here ready for you to use. So we're going to click on this, click select. Of course, for your email settings, feel free to take a look in here and change like your subject name, naming it for yourself and who you want to send it to for your segments. But specifically for today, I'm just going to show you the design and elements that you can change. So starting off with here, you may see some merge fields inside of our templates where it says like site name or things that are generic. I'm going to show you, once you click the I here for preview email, you're going to see that our templates are already built and ready for you to send as is. Although they are interchangeable and very customizable, all the way down from the text to the photos, as I'm gonna show you here in a second, you can send them as is. So whenever you use the template where that merge field said site_name, your restaurant specific name will show, as you can see here for our demo site, Murdoch's Irish Pub. That's what's showing here in the preview. And this is what the email will look like once it's sent to the end customer. Okay, so scrolling down, I'm just going to highlight over every little aspect here on this email and show you how you can just simply click on it and feel free to backspace or change anything. From these buttons here, you can click on them and double click. Usually the URL should show up here, so you can feel free to change it to wherever you want it to navigate to. Same as the photos, feel free to change those out, highlighting any of the subjects or headers here, any of your call to actions. And as you can see here for this St. Patrick's Day, inviting people to come and stop by. You have two call to actions here. You have a view the menu for people who could come and join, or if you simply want to change this out for a special or that limited St. Patrick's Day item that you're offering, feel free to change this out to highlight and promote said product. And then we also have another call to action here at the bottom where we're offering or promoting the catering services. So feel free to change these out, or like I said before, you can send these as is. So here's a nice St. Patrick's Day one. Then next, we're going to go back to the create new email where the categories are. We're going to go on down to sports. So we have another new section where we're going to be adding more into this for you guys. But for today, we're going over March Madness. So as you can see, these look a little similar, but they're slightly different. And I'm going to show you the difference between the two for the March Madness. So we're going to click select. Again, any email settings you want to change, you can do there. But for today, we're just going to go over the design part. So scrolling down, we've got you covered this March. So this is for any of you restaurant owners who do have those screens inside of your restaurants and you're doing any showings of the games or, your own watch parties, and you're inviting your sports fans to come and join you. Here's an email that's already used for you guys to send as is. Like I said before, feel free to change anything out, like I said, but if you preview it here, your restaurant logo will show for this one. as your header. And then the email will begin with the photo, your call to action with view our menu, or like I say, any specials that you may be offering and you want to highlight, feel free to change that call to action. And then secondly, here is we're hitting all areas. So although you may be offering any of the watch parties inside of your restaurant for your sports fans, we also want to highlight any online ordering that you may offer for the fans or your customers who may be having their own watch parties. Okay, so that's at the bottom here. And like I said, you can feel free to change any of the text or your call to actions here. And going back to where we were with the sports and the one that I said earlier were slightly similar. They look a little similar. The second one here, once we click on this email and you actually look at the text here, it just says order slam dunk eat. So for those of you who do not have any screens to show any of the sports, for any of the games for March Madness, and you just want to heavily promote and take advantage of the online orders or the large group orders, here's an email that's ready for you to use as is or to customize a little bit to your own liking. You can easily just highlight over here and see that we're promoting our first call to action online orders, and then catering for any of the second options of larger group orders that you may be offering if you do offer any catering for March Madness, as it is a big and popular event. So these emails would be very beneficial to take advantage of. Like I said, again, you'll head on over to emails and hit create, and then the two new categories we have are holidays, where that St. Patrick's Day one was, and then the sports. Okay, so next I'm just gonna briefly go over the live training schedule. As I know, some of you may have questions because email marketing can be a little advanced, especially with creating and doing call to action. So as you can see here, here's our weekly live training schedule. Specifically for email marketing and text marketing, you can see it's every Monday at 2 p.m. Central. And of course, we have other trainings as well that happen, as you can see, like Engage Overview, Engage Website Management Tools on Tuesdays, and Social Media and Reviews Management on Wednesdays. I'm going to briefly go back to spillover.com, and I'm going to show you how to register for those webinars if you do want to have a full one-on-one training about, like for today, any questions or trainings on email marketing. So what you'll do is click on support, training and webinars, and then live product training here. And once that loads, you're gonna see the live workshops. So this is where you'll see the recurring sessions that happen on a weekly basis. And for example, Engage Email and Text Marketing, like I said, every Monday. What you'll do is just simply click on that and be able to register and access the session there. If you do have any more in-depth questions. And another thing to note is for our trainings, they're very intimate and very small. We cap them out at 5 clients per session. So feel free to come with any questions and be ready to have a very well thought and detailed overview for email marketing to help with those March marketing emails. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining today, and good luck with your March marketing.